mission of open source ecology is to create an open source economy that optimizes both production and distribution while providing environmental regeneration and social justice. Lack of freely shared information unnecessarily prohibits economic distribution and general prosperity by keeping human innovation in the hands of only a few, while creating artificial material scarcity for most. The GVCS is an open enterprise platform that allows for true collaborative development of key productive technologies to foster the use of best practices accessible to everyone. We are accelerating the inevitable, a future where everyone has access to economic best practices. The Global Village Construction Set is an open-source enterprise kernel consisting of the 50 key industrial machines that reinvent local production, bringing wealth back to communities. The GVCS is phase 1 of the open-source ecology platform. It includes an open-source CAD/CAM solution to realize the promise of digital fabrication. Phase 2 is the use of the GVCS to create open-source industries and sustainable communities, virally and worldwide, in parallel to the global economic status quo and urban sprawl. This is brought about by ethical supporters and entrepreneurs using the GVCS platform. Phase 3 is a new world of individuals and communities living beyond the constraints of artificial material scarcity. We all know the world is cracking at the seams. Despite having access to the most amazing productive technology, long hours, low job satisfaction, and poor distribution of wealth remain persistent global problems. The new paradigm requires an unprecedented level of collaboration necessary to make a comprehensive civilization starter kit kernel, which was impossible prior to the digital age. The GVCS technology spans multiple industry sectors, from agriculture, construction, energy production, and industry. Our competitive advantage is a 24/7 development and improvement cycle around the world via open source collaboration, not to mention equipment created with lifetime design and at a typical 8-fold cost reduction than industry standards. Presently, we have completed 4 beta product releases: the automated compressed earth brick press, multi-purpose tractor, soil pulverizer, and hydraulic power unit. By April 1, 2012, we will release 13 further beta stage products in the microfactory, energy production, and construction areas. By the end of 2012, we will complete the remaining 33 products after an aggressive field testing and product documentation campaign involving a network of remote collaborators. By April 1st, 2012, we will recruit a project co-founder, CEO, and CTO to the core team to develop strategy, production, and to manage technological development. The OSE Fellows program will begin April 1st, 2012. Individuals who we train and fund to produce a beta product release and open business model on a timescale of 6 months. 2012 will also be spent largely developing standards and a platform to make this one of the most collaborative projects in the world. We are a distributive enterprise movement entrepreneur incubator. Movement entrepreneurs are tech-savvy individuals organizing the world progress by economic development. A distributive enterprise is an enterprise which maintains replication as one of its core values by publishing its own trade secrets openly. At heart, we develop open source technology. We train entrepreneurs via dedicated education programs, but since we are now in startup, we have initial trainees participate in both R&D and production runs. Open source hardware is the next trillion-dollar industry. We are not saying that we will be a huge corporation to achieve this, but instead that we will generate this value as a distributed movement. Prototyping. Each of the 50 GVCS models goes through an iterative process of 3 prototypes until beta release. A Maintaining each beta product costs an average of $50,000 per machine, and 50 machines as such come to a total of $2.5 million. Field testing and documentation. Field testing assures that the prototypes meet or exceed industry standards. Our extensive documentation includes all the materials necessary to make replication a straightforward reality, everything from CAD, instructional videos, to full fabrication drawings and manuals. The estimated cost for field testing and documentation of the entire set is $2.5 million. Finally, we are assembling a team to develop the first fully featured open-source CAD/CAM platform to address the lack of an open-source professional quality design and automation solution. This costs $500,000 to hire a team of 5 full-time developers over a period of 1 year for an initial beta product release by year-end 2012. The final estimated cost to develop the complete package is $5.5 million.